Hey everybody, Michael Gevin here, and I'm super excited to be with you on another awesome Wednesday. So, have you ever had something that you need to tell somebody, but you're freaking scared to death to tell them? You have this awful feeling in your stomach, you have this huge weight on your shoulders, you might avoid that person, you might, be really awkward around them when you have to see them, and all that kind of stuff. You ever felt like that? Well, I know for me, I am awful with capital letters at confrontation, dealing with having to talk to somebody about something that I think there's going to be any amount of non-positiveness going on, non-happiness going on. I avoided that. And catch it there that I said avoided. Because up until a few months ago, that's what I did. I avoided it like the plague. So recently, I met a guy who I was like, this dude's awesome. It's like my long-lost brother. And we started hanging out for like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. And then I realized, oh my gosh, this guy is just like me. And what I mean by that is at that moment, something that I had just gotten over was this idea of like, everything was an opportunity. Everything was a shiny object, shiny object syndrome, or this, as he actually called it, popcorn syndrome. Boom, 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 there's an idea, an idea. It's like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Let's try this, let's try that. Let's do this, let's do that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just pretty much got over dealing with that. Like it was something I was struggling with in my life, and I finally gotten over it, and then I met him. Then all of a sudden, woof, just like that, I put this thing in my mind. It was like, started avoiding him, didn't text him all the time or call him or email him or anything else. And when he asked me to do things, I just avoided it. I was like, I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. And then finally, I had a lunch with him. And I said, man, I got to tell you, I haven't been honest with you. And let me tell you, that right there, I mean, I could feel it a little bit now. Like it was an awful feeling. It's not easy. Easier said than done, right? And I get it though. And I'll tell you what, as soon as I got it off my chest though, I felt a million times better. And I could have gone a few ways. It could have said, screw you, and that would have been the end of our relationship and we never would have talked again. Or what did happen in this particular one is he said, oh my gosh, man, I had no idea. And I'm so glad that you told me this because, I mean, I don't want to lose you as a friend. And I didn't realize that that was something bothering you. So now what happened was our relationship got stronger because of it. Now we're able to talk and communicate, and I can feel like I can tell him anything. That's a great feeling to have with somebody. And on top of that, for him, he had a breakthrough. He got more clear, more focused, got more done, got rid of that shiny object syndrome and all that, here's another idea and here's another idea. He got rid of that too, so he had a massive breakthrough. And this guy, Eddie Weller, is absolutely an amazing person. You'll have to look him up. I'll link up some of his stuff below. He's got some big things on the horizon. But, so for me, what I realized that if it would have gone in the negative direction, this is the way I want you guys to think of it, is that it opens up opportunity for somebody else awesome to be in your life. Because you guys don't deserve to have anybody in your life that you can't talk to, that you can't be honest with, that you can't be vulnerable with. Because the truth of the matter is, if you can't be that way and you gotta feel like crap whenever you're around them, then does it really matter if after you talk to them, they don't want to be friends anymore? Does it really matter? Because would you rather carry that awful weight on your shoulders, or would you rather be able to have a strong friendship that you could talk to them about anything because that's what you deserve? So just think about in the future going forward that really, as soon as you start to have those negative, awful, bad feelings and you're really afraid of confronting somebody, just remember that if you're able to talk to them, you get it off your shoulders, that weight is gone, and great things can happen to that relationship, and if it doesn't, then other people can come into your life that'll be awesome. Now, how was I able to come to all this and overcome it? Now, I'm telling you some things to do, but for me, it was when I met a person named Charlton. Charlton and I are now working on a project that we call Childlike Happiness. And it's being more childlike in that scenario. Kids aren't afraid to tell you how they feel, to get it off their chest. They do it, they move on, and it's over with. You don't keep stressing out on things from 6 weeks ago that the kid said something's happening every day, and they tell you exactly how they feel. So for me, I started to realize I gotta be a little more childlike. I gotta get it off my shoulders and just get it over with. move on. Move on to the next day, move on to the next moment. And when I started framing things and thinking about them that way, oh, guys, the weight is totally not there anymore. And I only surround myself with people who I can just be honest with, who I can just talk to things about, get it off my shoulders, get it done with, and move on. So I encourage you guys to be a little bit more childlike, to get things off your shoulders, to just be playful with it too. Don't be rude, don't be obnoxious when you're being honest or being vulnerable or telling somebody how you feel. Just talk to them about it. Be honest, be fun. So guys, this is still something that I struggle with. I don't want to act like I've overcome this. This is still something that I'm actually still struggling with. But based on everything I said, it's something I'm a heck of a lot better at. I can give you that much. So I just encourage each and every one of you, just give it a try. Just do it once. It'll get easier each and every single time you do it. So if this has impacted you, I encourage you to share it with a friend, because every one of us is struggling with this. I can almost guarantee it. There's only a few of you bulldogs out there who, you can say anything to anybody at any time. So share it with a friend. I really love the feedback from you guys. It keeps me charged up to bring you these videos every single Wednesday. So rock on, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys. You're recording.